Worldwide military commitments also demand constant refinement of the Army's means of surface movement. To speed special cargoes from United States ports to units serving with NATO in Europe, for example, specialized equipment and techniques have been developed. Cargo ships have been designed so that dozens of loaded truck trailers can be driven directly aboard from the freight dock stateside. And at its destination, driven directly off. The technique is aptly called roll on, roll off. While conventional cargo is still being handled at dockside, the priority loads in the truck trailers are on their way. Borrowing a trick from the Pony Express, the cargoes keep moving on long trips, exchanging cabs at points along the way. The skilled Army teams work to shave seconds off the transfer time, knowing that in time of crisis, every moment could count. And the time to find ways of saving moments is before the crisis arrives. In huge depots like the one at Kaiserslautern, a vivid impression comes home. Until you've seen such a major supply center, it's hard to visualize the extent of the equipment needed by a modern army which must be prepared to move. And there's a further implication here.
Great strides have been made in other areas. Aircraft have been designed for the express purpose of serving airborne forces. The C-120 Fairchild packplane, unique tractor trailer of the year. It's equipped with several types of cargo pods which can be easily detached. This versatile flying trailer can arrive as part of an aircraft and then be towed away by a motor vehicle. The Douglas C-124 is a long-distance heavy transport used principally as an airlift plane. Its troop-carrying capacity is 7 times that of wartime aircraft, sharp contrast to the C-47, workhorse of World War II, whose capacity was 28 paratroopers. And there are even more on the horizon. Another recent product of the engineer's drawing board is the C-123 Avitruck. This plane is designed to land and load troops and equipment on ill-prepared or undeveloped surfaces. The quick loading characteristics of this aircraft eliminate one of the basic faults found in early transports. The Douglas C-124 is a long-distance heavy transport used principally as an airlift plane. Its troop-carrying capacity is 7 times that of wartime aircraft, sharp contrast to the C-47, workhorse of World War II, whose capacity was 28 paratroopers. And there are even more on the horizon. Yes, we've made quite a record, built an impressive history in a relatively short time. And today's airborne soldiers are taking advantage of the mistakes and successes contained in that history. Every man, every action in this aircraft at this moment is the result of experience and planning. Even the makeup of the platoon has undergone many changes since those first days. But there are some things which haven't changed. The need for care and preparation, for organization, which begins much before we ever board the aircraft. When we coordinate our actions with the other services, my job as jumpmaster makes me responsible for complete understanding with the aircrew. No detail is too small when I begin the routine inspection of the aircraft to make certain that everything is in order and to our requirements. There's no such thing as a casual inspection. This C-119 is the aircraft which will be taking us to the drop zone, and everything must be looked at. A sharp-edged projection on an exit door must be taped. Equipment used for special purposes must comply with regulations. The signals are important. A check with the pilot will verify that the lights are in order. Signals are given from the cockpit, and a few seconds delay over the drop zone could mean landing far from the desired spot. The emergency bell is also checked. The anchor line cable has to have holding power, and each seat must be carefully scrutinized to make certain that each has been properly rigged with a safety belt. The first aid kit is an important item to be inspected. And the sick cups. It sometimes happens. A final look at the aerial delivery containers. They must all be properly marked so that it will be possible to tell at a glance what they are and whom they belong to.